Whis traveled to different planets while Beerus was sleeping, since the angel was bored of having nothing to do. In his boredom, he passed through the planet Vegeta, where he meet a beautiful woman named Gine. Without Gine knowing that Whis was an angel, he have a relationship with him. Whis changed his appearance to that of a Saiyan like Bardock, since that was his false identity. With the rush of visits, Whis leave Gine pregnant. This give him the news, but Whis knew that he could not have children with mortals. "Promise me you won't be like the other Saiyans, and you will leave me," Gine said. "Of course not. I never do something like that," Whis said, using his Bardock identity. "Now I must go. I will go to buy cigarettes." Whis leave there, never to return. "How strange. I never saw him smoking," Gine said. Whis go for Frieza for a very important order. "How to destroy the planet Vegeta," Frieza said. "But I need them. They are most of my army." "It is the order of Mr. Whis," Whis said, lying, since everything was his idea. "I suppose he will want to tell him personally that he does not agree with the request." "Okay, I'll do it," Frieza said. "By the way, Mr. Beerus is in a very bad mood with the Saiyans," Whis said. "For nothing in the world will he remember the Saiyans. Was it clear?" "Yes, it was clear," Frieza said. Days later, Gine was sad about Bardock's departure. His heart was broken when he faced the fact that he should be a single mother. To complicate everything, Gine was not a very strong Saiyan, so she have no future with a child on a planet where the strongest is worth more. Gine take a ship and secretly depart for Earth to begin a new life and forget everything. But he did not expect to see that in his departure, the planet Vegeta was destroyed by Frieza. "It is not true," Gine said, disconcerted. The great explosion create a steel of energy that release a wave towards Gine. His ship trembled, but he managed to escape in time. "I cannot believe it. The planet Vegeta," Gine said. "So that was Frieza's act?" Gine had no idea what had happened, but there was always the rumor that Frieza wanted to destroy the Saiyans, although it was not really his intention. He had been very lucky to escape, so he continued with his life on Earth. There he raised Goku as a human, without telling him that he was a Saiyan. Even though he had a tail, he explained to him that that was normal. After this, Goku grew strong and healthy, becoming a great warrior. He even attracted Gine's attention. His power was greater than expected. Goku one day arrived with doubts about his origin. He wanted to know who his father was. "Come on, Mom, you always avoid my question. I want to know who my father is," Goku said. "Goku, I already told you that your father is a sensitive being who abandoned us," Gine said. "You have nothing to know about him." "Mom, don't make this more difficult. If you don't want to tell me, I'll take care of looking for him myself, even if I have to travel all over the Earth," Goku said. "Whatever, do whatever you want," Gine said. Goku raised his ki and fly out to look for his father. Although he didn't really have the tools to do it, he just asked around who could be his father, and that wasn't really helpful. On the other hand, Beerus wake up abruptly. He had just had a dream with a Super Saiyan God. "That was," Beerus said, disconcerted. "Mr. Beerus, is everything in order?" Whis said. "I just dreamed that I was fighting a Saiyan with the power of a god," Beerus said. Your name was Super Saiyan God. Whis was petrified with fear, remembering Gine and his son. No, but I was more than sure that he had died on the planet. Beautiful. Wow, maybe it was just a dream, Whis said. No, it must be more than that, Beerus said. Whis, let's go to the planet Beautiful. We have to find that Saiyan. You can't, Whis said. An asteroid destroyed it. Beerus was disconcerted by Wiss's answer. How is that possible? Beerus said. Well, an asteroid passed and hit the planet and it broke into pieces. That's simple, Whis said. Then I dreamed of a survivor, Beerus said. Whis, I want you to look for Saiyans somewhere in Universe 7. As you wish, Mr. Beerus, Whis said. Whis pretended he was looking for a Saiyan, but he didn't. He pretended he did, just to tell him there was nothing. Anyway, that dream left Beerus restless. The angel didn't want to tell him the truth, since angels are not allowed to make decisions about the universe. The days went by. While Beerus had his suspicions, he felt deep down in his heart that the legend of the Super Saiyan God was not just a dream, but it was real. Meanwhile, Goku was still on his way to find his father. After not having much luck with his questions, they sent him to talk to Bulma. She was recognized as an important scientist, and it was believed that Bulma could give him a solution. So you want to know who your father is? Bulma said. Yes. Can you help me with that? Goku said. Of course, Bulma said. As long as he's on this planet, you'll know. I know you. You're the guy who won the martial arts tournament, so I won't charge you much. Charge me? Goku said. Of course, Bulma said. Do you think I'll use my technology on you for nothing? Everything has a cost. But I don't use money. How can I listen to you? Goku said. Heavens, what's up with you? Bulma said. I know, you can pay me another way. Another way? Goku said, confused. Bulma took Goku into her laboratory so that he could pay her. What is this? Goku said. They're simple coal rocks, Bulma said. I know you have great power. Tell me, can you compress a coal stone in your hands? I don't understand, Goku said. Bulma took a coal stone and put it in her hands. I want you to cover the coal stone in your hands and make a strong compression, but it has to be fast, Bulma said. I want to see how much you can compress the coal stone, but you have to do it. Don't let any air in. I think I understand. Goku compressed the coal stone in his hands with a swift movement. That way he got a diamond. Heavens, what was that? Goku said. I knew it. You have enough strength to make diamonds. Bulma said. If I used a machine to create them, it'd have cost me more in energy needed to create a diamond than the same diamond. With this, I will save a lot of money. Ready, so I can go? Goku said. You're crazy, Bulma said, seriously. You have to finish all that is there. Goku observed a pile of coal twice its height. All that? Goku said. Yes, and when you finish, I will help you, Bulma said. Goku had a long job turning the coal into diamonds, but after several hours he did it. Wow, that was fast, Bulma said. Ready, now keep your word, Goku said.
Of course, I just need a DNA sample, Bulma said. Bulma grabbed Goku's hair. That hurts, Goku said. It's not that bad, Bulma said. Bulma analyzed the sample, waiting to find Goku's father. But as expected, there was no coincidence. Geez, it's like you don't have a father, Bulma said. What do you mean by that? Goku said. I have access to the DNA of all beings on Earth, and your father does not appear, Bulma said. Unless it's someone out of the law, it's like your father doesn't exist or is from another planet. Another planet? Goku said. Goku was thoughtful for a moment. Maybe. I'm not from Earth, Goku said. What do you mean? Bulma said. Well, when I was little, I had an ape's tail, but my mom cut it off many times because she said it was in the way. Now it doesn't grow anymore, Goku said. Ape's tail? Bulma said, disconcerted. Yeah, well, if you can't see someone with a tail who was my father, maybe it's because he's not from this planet, Goku said. I understand, Bulma said. You know what? I can help you in another way, but we have to go somewhere else. Yeah? Goku said. Bulma, take the dragon's radar and tell Goku about the dragon's fears. So I can fulfill any wish? Goku said. Sure. Even instead of asking who your father is, we can tell you to bring him, Bulma said. That's great, Goku said. Thank you very much. That way, Goku and Bulma start their journey to obtain the dragon's fears. Meanwhile, Gine was sad. She had been alone since Goku had left, but she didn't want to tell her father's story, although she didn't really know who Bardock really was. Beerus get fed up with Whis and demand explanations from him. Something inside him told him that the angel was lying. Whis, don't you want me to go see Frieza? Are you hiding something? Beerus said. Nothing. I just think it's a waste of time, Whis said. Since when do you worry about wasting time? Beerus seriously say. Mr. Bill, please stop bothering me, Whis said. You're hiding something, and I won't stop until I know, Beerus said. Whis, did you do something wrong while you were sleeping? What do you mean by that? Whis said, offended. I knew it. You got offended. When you get offended, it's because you lie, Beerus said. Whis sighed, knowing that she couldn't hide it for much longer. Okay, I'll tell her the truth, Whis said. Whis have no choice but to tell Beerus what had happened. On the other hand, while the angel confessed the truth, Bulma and Goku already had the dragon's fears in their power. Okay, with this we just have to call the dragon God, Bulma said. Really? Goku said. I hope it's not a lie. Just look, Bulma said. Bulma placed the dragon's fears on the ground, and after calling the dragon God, it emerged, darkening the sky with its arrival. It really exists, Goku said. I can't believe it. I told you, Bulma said. I doubt it, Shenlong said. Does anyone else ask for wishes on this planet? Well, I'm the only one who knows how to get the dragon's fears, and thanks to that there is peace, Bulma said. Whatever, ask for your wish. I can fulfill anything, Shenlong said. The wish is for him, Bulma said. Tell me what your wish is, Shenlong said. I wish you bring my father, whoever he is, Goku said. Shenlong get uncomfortable. He had felt something. I'm sorry, I can't fulfill that wish, Shenlong said. What do you mean? Goku said. My powers are not enough to bring him because it is someone stronger than me, Shenlong said. What do you mean by that? Bulma said. Your father Goku is one of the strongest beings in the universe, Shenlong said. Tell me who he is at least, Goku said seriously. Shenlong gets serious at Goku's request. Your father is not a common and running being. He is someone whose existence is between mortals and immortals, Shenlong said. What do you mean by that? Goku asked, bewildered. Your father's name is Whis, Shenlong said. He is an angel, a celestial being in charge of maintaining order in the universe. Goku and Bulma were astonished at the revelation. An angel?
Goku said. "Does that mean I'm not completely human?" "No, you are half Saiyan and half angel. Your mother is Gine, a Saiyan from planet Vegeta," Shenlong clarified. "But why did my mother never tell me this?" Goku asked. "I thought he was a human." "Goku, that explains your tale," Bulma said. "Your mother did not know the true identity of your father," Shenlong said. "And your father, Whis, is unable to permanently relate to mortals due to the laws that govern the angels. That is why he used the form of a Saiyan." "So what can I do to find my father?" Goku asked. "Your father, Whis, is currently with the god of destruction, Beerus," Shenlong said. "My power is limited in this regard, and I cannot take you with him. I'm sorry." "Thank you, Shenlong," Goku said. "Now I leave," Shenlong said, disappearing in a blinding light while the dragon's fears scattered around the world. Goku and Bulma were thoughtful after the disappearance of the dragon. "So how do I find my father?" Goku said. "First, you should go back and tell your mother what we have discovered," Bulma said. "I think it's for the best," Goku agreed. He go back home. Upon arrival, he found Gine sitting with her eyes lost in the horizon. "Mom, I've found out who my father is," Goku said with enthusiasm. Gine turned slowly. His eyes were full of sadness and surprise. "Really? How did you know?" Gine said. "No, you're lying. We asked Shenlong for help, the dragon who grants wishes," Goku explained. "That part is a bit long, but there is something else you should know." Gine remained silent, processing the information. "I don't know what they told you, but it's probably a lie," Gine said. "It's someone named Whis, an angel," Goku said. "Goku, you were fooled," Gine said. "No, Mom, your father fooled you," Goku said. "Shenlong told me that we are Saiyans and that we come from another planet." "How?" Gine said. "Outside of yes. Mom, you never thought of telling me?" Goku said. Gine was bewildered, while his mind was a sea of ideas fluttering from side to side. "Wait, who told you that?" Gine said. "It doesn't matter. The truth is that the being who told me that my father is not a Saiyan, he is an angel," Goku said. "An angel who pretended to be a Saiyan to be with you." Gine fainted from the impression. Goku assisted her right away. Meanwhile, on the planet of Beerus, Whis was confessing the whole truth. "Mr. Beerus, while you were sleeping, I got involved with a mortal from planet Beatty. I had a son with her. I also made Frieza destroy the planet to hide my mistake," Whis said. Beerus remained silent. His eyes were full of anger and confusion. "A son? And you allowed Frieza to destroy a planet for your actions? This is unacceptable," Beerus said. "I know. I'm willing to accept any punishment," Whis said, lowering his head. "Don't be stupid. If I say something, I will also be punished, because I was sleeping," Beerus said. "First, we need to find that child."
If he is half angel and half Saiyan, he could be the Super Saiyan God of my dream, Beerus said. "Now that you say it, that makes the dream make sense," Whis said. "But it is assumed that Gine died before the child was born. It should not exist." "Whis, let's find him," Beerus said. "If after a while he does not appear, it is because he does not exist." The situation became tense while Whis tried to find out if his son really existed. On the other hand, Goku was on Earth attending to his mother. Despite knowing about his father, he did not have the tools to find him. He only knew that he was an angel, the strongest being in the universe. "My father is the strongest being in the universe," Goku said in a low voice.
That explains why you have so much power, Gine said. Mom, why did you never tell me that we came from another planet? Goku said. I'm sorry, son, Gine said, embarrassed. The truth is that I did not think you needed to know. Anyway, you were born here. I got pregnant and the planet was destroyed minutes after my departure. I understand, Goku said. Anyway, you should have told me the truth. It is that I understood that your father had died. I cannot believe that he really is an angel, Gine said. One moment. What happens? Goku said. Gine was disconcerted to have a thought. Your father, when I told him that I was pregnant, he said he was going to buy cigars. Gine said. That condemned not only fled. What if he destroyed the planet? That cannot be true, Goku said. But why he do it, Goku? There is no doubt. As he is an angel, he cannot have children. How did he know he was going to have one? He wanted to eliminate us without leaving a trace, Gine said. That damned, Goku said, furious. If that is true, I will finish it. Goku, do not be an idiot. That god dragon told you that he is the strongest being in the universe, Gine said. I don't care. I have to do something, Goku said. He wanted to kill us, and that I cannot forgive. Goku was full of a deep anger that he had never felt before. Although he had always sought challenges and strong rivals, this was the first time that his feelings were so intertwined with the idea of a fight. He wanted answers and justice for what his father had done. Gine, seeing the fury in the eyes of his son, felt guilty for not having told him about his past before. He knew that the situation was complicated, but he also understood that Goku had the right to know the truth. With a trembling voice, he tried to calm his son. Goku, please. Do not make hasty decisions. We do not know the whole truth. Whis could have his reasons, although they are difficult to understand, Gine said, trying to reason with him. Maybe they forced him, or it was someone else. Goku looked at her, even with a frown, but the concern in the eyes of his mother made him reconsider. Goku breathed deeply. He tried to calm down. Okay, Mom, but I need answers. If he is really my father, then he deserves to be explained, and if not, then I will do what I must do, Goku answered with determination. Meanwhile, on the planet of Beerus, Whis and Beerus were discussing the next step. Beerus, although annoyed, knew that the existence of a half-angel and half-Saiyan could be the key to his prophetic dream. Whis, we have to find your son once and for all, Beerus said. Whis agreed, worried about the consequences of his past actions. He knew that facing his past was complicated due to the emotions involved. However, he had a plan. With his ability to manipulate time and space, locating Goku not be easy, but he do it. He find Goku along with Gine on Earth, the only two Saiyans who had survived. I cannot believe it, Whis said, disconcerted. It's her, Beerus said. Yes, not only that, Whis said. My son is just like me in the form of Saiyan he used. So you had intimacy with a mortal form? Beerus said, disconcerted. You are sick. It's not that bad, Whis said, upset. Whatever, we have to do something, Beerus said. Very well, Mr. Beerus, we will leave immediately, Whis answered by activating his baculum to open a portal to Earth. On Earth, Goku and Gine were discussing what to do next, when a bright light appeared in front of them. From the light emerged Whis and Beerus, causing Goku to immediately adapt a defensive posture. The presence of both was more than clear. It could not be a coincidence. "Who are you?" Gine said. "Hello, Gine. How long has it been?" Whis said. "Bardock? I mean Whis? How do you know my name?" Whis think, attentive. "So you are Whis," Goku screamed when exploding his ki. "I have many questions for you." Whis raised a hand in a sign of peace. "I have come to talk to you. There is no need to fight. Please listen to me," Whis said. "You tried to kill us. I know," Goku said. "You destroyed my planet to get rid of us, and now you come to finish the job you could not do." "No, that's not true. I did not destroy the planet Vegeta," Whis said. Goku doubted, but Beerus's imposing presence made him reconsider. Despite his anger, he decided to listen to what Whis had to say. "Your mother and I had a relationship. I left her pregnant and I had to flee because in Los Angeles we cannot have children with mortals," Whis said. "So it was true," Gine said in tears. "That's why you destroyed the planet Vegeta," Goku said. "No, I did not," Whis said. "My intention was to take a while and return when you were born, but Frieza, the Emperor of Evil, destroyed the planet Vegeta." "Frieza?" Goku said, confused, since he had never heard that name. "It cannot be," Gine said, terrified. "Frieza is a bastard." "Mom, who is Frieza?" Goku said. "Frieza was the Emperor of the universe. The Saiyans worked for him," Gine said. "He was a perverse and evil subject, but he paid the Saiyans well to conquer other planets. I am not surprised that he destroyed the planet Vegeta." Beerus observed Whis seriously, understanding how he had to continue the game. "I am Beerus, the god of destruction," Beerus said. "You do not know, but Whis is my servant and master. As a favor to him, I will destroy Frieza for what he did." "Yes, it was a good punishment," Whis said. "No, I will not allow it," Goku said. "What do you say?" Beerus said, disconcerted. "If Frieza destroyed my planet, I will not let you pay my debt. I will be the one in charge of him," Goku said with great determination in his eyes. "Goku, do not be an idiot. Frieza has great power. You could not stop him," Gine said. "In fact, if he is my father and has my blood, he can do it perfectly," Whis said. "I imagine it will be a good way to test your level." "Whis, are you sure?" Beerus said in a low voice. "Yes, I know what I am doing," Whis said. "Still, there are many things we must talk about," Goku said. "I understand,"
Whis said. "We owe each other a long talk. We must know many things. I wonder how they know about me." "The Dragon God told us," Goku said. "A god who invokes with the dragon spheres? Wow, I did not think this planet had dragon spheres," Beerus said. "Do you know them?" Goku said. "Of course, we have much larger ones," Beerus said. "Can we continue this conversation at home?" Whis said. "Of course," Goku said. "Mom, are you coming?" "I do not know," Gine said. "Please, come with me." Whis said, "I know you're upset with me, but you deserve the truth." Gine doubted, but finally agreed.
The four of them embark on a journey to the planet of Beerus, where Whis and Beerus lie about the destruction of the planet Vegeta. Although Whis tell the truth in other aspects, Goku still did not know what to think of his father. He had many doubts in his mind, but he was willing to do anything to know the truth. Goku, Whis, Beerus, and Gine were on Earth, discussing the future and the past that brought them together. The atmosphere was full of tension and emotions, but everyone knew they needed answers. Gine was anxious and disconcerted, trying to assimilate the idea that the man she loved and the father of her son was an angel. On the other hand, Goku was determined to find answers and face Frieza. He is responsible for the destruction of his planet, although there were more truths behind that. "So how did we get to your planet?" Goku asked, looking at Whis. Whis lift his staff and turn it slowly, creating a bright portal in front of them. "Follow me," Whis said, taking the first step through the portal. Goku look at his mother and take her hand, assuring her with a smile. "Come on, Mom, let's find out the truth together," Goku said. "Okay," Gine said when trusting her son. Gine felt, although she was still fearful and full of doubts. They followed Whis and Beerus through the portal, emerging on the planet of Beerus. The place was majestic and celestial, with landscapes that seemed taken from a dream. "This place is incredible," Goku said, amazed by the beauty and serenity of the planet. "Welcome to my home," Beerus said, with a tone of pride. "This is where I train and rest." Whis guided them to a meeting room where they all sat in comfortable cushions around a low table. Gine was nervous, but Whis looked at her with a peaceful smile. "Gine, I know this is a lot to process," Whis said softly, "but I promise I'll tell you the whole truth." Goku, still distrustful, crossed his arms. "I want to know everything," Goku said, "and I hope there are no lies." Whis agreed and began to tell his story, although the part that suited him. "For many years as an angel, I had the task of observing and guiding the gods of destruction. But in a moment of weakness, I was emotionally involved with a mortal. You, Gine," Whis said when he observed Gine. She blushed. Gine agreed, recalling those moments. "Bardock, or rather you were different from any Saiyan I know." Goku Ilhiko de Whis, 2. "You are kind and strong," Gine said, "but you lied to me." "I had to keep my true identity a secret," Whis continued. "When I found out that you were pregnant, I understood that I had made a serious mistake according to the laws of the angels. I decided to temporarily move away to find a solution. You cannot know that I had a child with a mortal." Goku frowned. "And Frieza, how does all this fit in?" Goku said, skeptical. Beerus intervened. "Frieza destroyed the planet Vegeta for his own greed and paranoia. He feared the Saiyans and their potential." "It was not Whis's fault," Beerus said. "That Earth Dragon is still very clumsy. It is not very powerful. Surely by observing the past he mixed the events." Goku had his doubts, but anyway he understood the situation. From his point of view, if Whis wanted to eliminate them, it made no sense that he did not do it at that time. But what Goku did not know is that Whis did not eliminate them simply because he did not want to. Frieza is a threat to all the universe. I could not stop him because the angels have forbidden me to intervene. Nor could I ask the God of Destruction to do that favor for me, because his duty is to destroy to maintain balance. Giving that directive was to get him in trouble. But now we have the opportunity to correct that, Whis explained. Goku tightened his fists of frustration. Then I must stop Frieza, not only for what he did to our planet, but for all those who he has hurt, Goku said. I will support you at all times, Goku, Whis said. You are my son, and I am proud of you. But there is one condition. Which? Goku said. For no reason in the world can you say that I am your son, Whis said with a tone of seriousness. If for some reason that data escapes you, you will get me in big trouble. I understand, Goku said. Don't worry about that. Gine dried a tear, feeling overwhelmed by the revelation. I did not imagine that all this was possible. What do we do now? Gine said. First, Goku needs to train. If he is going to face Frieza, he must be prepared. Whis, take care of that, Beerus said. Whis agreed and returned to Goku. Let's train, son. I will teach you everything you need to know, Whis said. Goku agreed. Decided, I'm ready, Goku said. The training began immediately. Whis took Goku to an isolated area of the planet where they could train without interruptions. Goku was eager to learn, and Whis was willing to teach him everything he knew. The first thing you should learn is to control your power, Whis said. As half-angel, you have incredible potential, but you must also know how to handle it. I understand, Goku said. Whis began to show him advanced techniques, combining the Saiyan power with celestial energy. Goku was a fast student, absorbing all knowledge like a sponge. Meanwhile, Gine and Beerus watched from a distance. Gine was impressed by the ability and dedication of her son. Beerus, although naturally lazy, was intrigued by Goku's potential. Your son has great potential, Beerus said. He could become the strongest warrior in the universe. Gine felt proud. I always knew that Goku was special, but I never imagined that he'd go so far, Gine said. For weeks, Goku trained without rest. He learned to control his energy, to channel his power, and use techniques that he had never dreamed of. Whis was a patient and wise teacher, guiding his son in every step of the way. One night, while Whis and Beerus were alone, Beerus talked to Whis. Now tell me, why didn't you eliminate those two? Beerus said. It was easier all this. I don't have the answer, Mr. Beerus, Whis said. Beerus remained silent, trying to understand Whis. I followed your game for you. I hope you understand that Goku's life creates a latent danger. If you love us, discover it, Beerus said, until he was interrupted by Whis. I'll say you didn't know anything, Whis said. Good.
At least Goku knows that you can't tell Frieza that he is your son, and clearly the last thing Frieza will do is talk, Beerus said. But we have to watch that situation. My son will eliminate him, Whis said. After all, it is convenient for us that Frieza disappears so that he does not reveal the secret. Finally, the day come to face Frieza. Goku was ready. Full of determination and power, Whis and Beerus was aware, knowing that this was a decisive confrontation.
while Gine was with her heart in the mouth of the nerves. "Remember everything you have learned," Whis said. "Trust yourself." "But never say, 'I'm your father,'" Goku agreed. And then he looked at his mother. "I will, for my mother and for the memory of our planet," Goku said. Gine gave a hug to Goku. "I'm proud of you, Goku. Go and show Frieza what you are capable of," Gine said. With those words of encouragement, Goku prepares to leave. Whis open a portal to the place where Frieza was, and Goku take the first step towards his destiny. The space was vast and dark, but Goku was not alone. He felt the presence of his father and mother, giving him strength. Finally, he see Frieza's planet. Without hesitation, Goku go there, breaking the energy barrier that protected her. He landed in front of the base, causing panic with his sudden arrival. "Who dares to show up that way?" Frieza whispered, appearing before Goku. "A Saiyan? I exterminated them all." Goku looked at him with determination. "I'm Goku, son of Gine, and I come to stop you," Goku said. "Heavens, when he said son, I got nervous," Whis said, while he saw everything from his planet. "Do not get nervous. Goku is not that stupid," Gine said. Frieza laughed with contempt. "How pathetic. You are not a rival to me," Frieza said. "Do you really think you can face me?" Goku squeezed his fists while his energy shone around him. "We'll see that now," Goku said. "Wow, what an occurring subject," Frieza said, "but it will be better if you die." "Whis is going to kill the 68th Saiyan alive," Frieza think. The battle began with an explosion of power. Frieza attacked with fury, launching bursts of energy and physical attacks. It was not expected that Goku was so strong and that ignite alarms in him. But Goku was prepared. He had trained hard and he was ready to face this enemy. Whis and Beerus observed from a distance, while Gine looked with concern and pride. Goku was demonstrating everything he had learned, using advanced techniques and combining his Saiyan power with celestial energy. Frieza, although powerful, was surprised by Goku's ability. Each attack was counterattacked, each movement anticipated. Goku was one step ahead, showing the result of his hard training. "Damn Saiyan," Frieza said. "You cannot defeat me." Goku looked at him with determination. "I will eliminate you for my planet and for my family," Goku said. "I do not think so," Frieza said. Frieza began to channel his energy. His small body changed shape. It grow large and then become a monstrous form and then explode, unchaining a lot of energy. Frieza used his final form, terrifying Goku. "That what?" Goku said, disconcerted. "It is a great humiliation to my person that I am forced to use this form, but I have no choice," Frieza said. "Now I will finish you once and for all." "Frieza could transform?" Gine said. "Of course, and Goku already knows," Whis said. "I think it was not expected that Frieza was so strong," Beerus said. Goku was on guard, knowing that he should not underestimate his opponent. "No matter how much you are mutating, I will defeat you anyway," Goku said. Goku threw everything towards Frieza. He attacked him with a series of consecutive blows, but Frieza dodged all the attacks, moving from side to side. "No, Goku!" Gine said, terrified. "What's wrong with him? I don't remember that Frieza is as strong as I remember," Beerus said. "Goku is getting carried away by his emotions. That makes him lose concentration," Whis said. "He's a fool. It's like he had forgotten half of the things I taught him." Frieza hit Goku, throwing him away. This went far away, although he managed to stop the impulse. touching the cheek, realized the gravity of the situation. Frieza was not an ordinary opponent. "Damn it, it's harder than I thought," Goku said. "But I cannot give up. I have to defeat him." "Hey Saiyan, what's your name?" Frieza said. "I'm Goku," Goku said. "I don't remember your name. Were you out of the planet?" Frieza said. "My mother escaped when she was pregnant with me," Goku said. "So you don't even know what your planet was," Frieza said with a sinister smile. "Be careful with your miserable words," Goku said. Frieza started laughing. "Poor fool. I only have to eliminate you to make sure that there are no more Saiyans," Frieza said. Goku was filled with courage and he threw everything back at Frieza. He knew it was not an easy situation, but he had to win for his honor. Goku breathed heavily, feeling the weight of the battle against Frieza. The cold and sinister Galactic Emperor floated in front of him, with a confident smile on his face, enjoying the fight. Frieza had initially underestimated Goku, but now he recognized his strength and saw it as a worthy challenge, although he was still sure of his victory. "Is that all you have, Saiyan?" Frieza asked in a superb way. Goku, although exhausted, remained firm. His body was covered with sweat and wounds, but his warrior spirit was still unbreakable. "No, I have not finished yet. No," Goku said, straightening up to hide his discomfort. "Heavens, I am afraid something will happen to him," Gine said, terrified. "Do not worry, just let Goku trust and he will be able to release all his potential," Whis said. "Then let him do it before Frieza eliminates him," Beerus said. "No, it cannot be," Gine said, terrified to hear those words. Whis threw a sharp look at Beerus. The god of destruction understood that he had spoken too much. Back to the battle, Frieza launched a devastating attack, a burst of energy that approached Goku with an impressive speed. Goku threw himself to one side, barely dodging the explosion that left a scratch on the ground. There was no time to recover the breath. Goku had to stay in motion. "You must know when to give up, Saiyan," Frieza said, preparing another attack. Goku closed his eyes for a moment, remembering the training with Whis, the words of his mother Gine, and the promise to avenge his planet. "I had to find a way to beat Frieza anyway." "I cannot give up," Goku shouted, launching again towards Frieza with a blinding speed. The battle continued. Each blow and each burst of energy resonated through space. Frieza attacked with an implacable fury. His movements were fast and precise, while Goku, although powerful, used all the techniques and strategies he had learned to stay up. The intensity of the fight was such that the nearby planets began to feel the tremors of the colossal fight. "I cannot keep seeing this. My son will not stand it anymore," Gine said, terrified. Whis and Beerus observed from a distance, attentive to each movement.
Gine, with her heart in her hand, could not take her son's gaze away. "Frieza is incredibly strong," Beerus said, admiring Goku's ability to stay in the fight. "But Goku has not yet shown all his potential. I trust that Goku will find a way to overcome this," Whis answered. Although a slight concern was reflected on his face. "He is stronger than he looks." Frieza began to get bored of torturing Goku, so he decided that it was time to stop playing with him. "This is your end, Saiyan. You will not survive this," Frieza said, launching towards Goku with a renewed speed and strength. Goku could hardly keep up with him. Each blow of Frieza's was like a mountain falling on him. He felt his strength fade, but he could not give up. He remembered Whis's words about controlling his power and channeling his energy. He knew that within him there was a latent power that he had not unleashed yet.
"Come on, Goku, do not give up," Goku said to himself, trying to gather all his strength. The fight continued, and Frieza did not show mercy. Each attack was more devastating than the previous, and Goku was at the edge of his limits. Finally, Frieza hits him with a powerful ray of energy, sending him to crash against the ground. Goku remained motionless with his body covered with wounds and his energy almost exhausted. "It is useless, you can never defeat me," Frieza said, slowly approaching Goku. Goku, lying on the ground, began to remember all the people he loved and wanted to protect, especially his mother, Gine. He could not fail them. He felt a fury and a burning determination within him. Suddenly, an explosion of reddish energy emanated from his body. His hair turned a strange tone between red and pink, and his eyes turned the same color. Goku had managed to transform into Super Saiyan God. "What the hell?" Frieza said, disconcerted to see the great amount of energy emanating from Goku. "This is for all those you have hurt," Goku screamed, with his voice resonating with power. Frieza go back, surprised by Goku's transformation. He did not expect the Saiyan to reach such a level of power. "What is this?" Frieza was stammering, trying to regain his composure. "I don't believe it," Beerus said with his eyes disorbited. Beerus was beginning to take steps back as if he feared Goku. "It must be because of the dream he had with the Super Saiyan God," Beerus think. "Now that Goku has become strong, surely that fool Frieza will beat him," Gine said. Goku feel an unprecedented energy and power flowing through his body. He looked at Frieza with a ferocious determination. He knew it was the moment he was waiting for. To be able to awaken his powers. "This is the power of a Super Saiyan God," Goku said, with his voice resonating with authority. "And now I'm going to stop you once and for all." The battle is renewed with an even greater intensity. Goku in his form of Super Saiyan God was much faster and stronger. His attacks were devastating, and Frieza began to feel the pressure. Every blow that Goku threw seemed to have the weight of a mountain, and Frieza struggled to stay up. Frieza, in a desperate last attempt, threw a gigantic energy ball at Goku, with the intention of destroying him along with the planet they were on. "It's your end, Saiyan," Frieza screamed, laughing maniacally. Goku, concentrating all his energy, counterattacks with a powerful Kamehameha. The two energies collided in a show of light and power. For a moment, it seemed that neither gave in, but Goku, with the strength of his determination and the power of a Super Saiyan God, he overcame Frieza's attack. Frieza's energy was completely annihilated, and the resulting explosion wrapped him, leaving him seriously injured. "It's not true," Frieza said, agonizing. Goku approached Frieza, who lay on the ground, barely conscious. "You've caused a lot of suffering, Frieza, but now your reign of terror is over," Goku said, with a voice full of resolution. Frieza, barely able to speak, looked at Goku with hatred. "No, this can't be true," Frieza murmured, before losing his life. Goku breathed deeply, finally feeling the burden of the battle. He transformed back to his basic form, exhausted but victorious. He looked up at the sky, knowing he had kept his promise. "I did it," Goku said, with a wide smile that reflected his satisfaction. Beerus and Whis appeared next to Goku, with Gine following them closely. Gine ran to her son, hugging him tightly. "I'm so proud of you, Goku," Gine said, with tears of joy in her eyes. "I did it, Mom. Frieza can no longer hurt anyone else," Goku answered, returning the hug. Whis smiled, although there was a shadow of concern in his eyes. "You did very well, Goku, but we must return to the planet of Beerus. There are things we need to discuss," Whis said with a calm but firm voice. Goku agreed, knowing that there were still many unanswered questions. He took in the portal back to the planet of Beerus, where they sat again in the meeting room. "Now that Frieza has been defeated, it is time to talk about what comes next," Whis said, looking at Goku and Gine. Goku, even with the adrenaline of the battle, observed Whis with a mixture of curiosity and distrust. "I want to know the complete truth, Father. No more lies," Goku said with a firm voice. "I will tell you everything, Goku, but there is something else you need to know," Whis said, taking a deep breath before continuing. "The reason why I have not intervened directly is because there are greater forces at play. Zeno, the king of everything, is the supreme ruler of the multiverse. If he discovers the truth about you, it could bring disastrous consequences." Goku frowned, trying to process the information. "So, what do we do now?" Goku asked, seeking guidance. "For nothing in the world, Zeno must know the truth," Whis said. "Is that subject so dangerous?" Gine asked. "Zeno is the king of everything. He can erase an entire universe with just thinking about it," Beerus said. "He doesn't even need to fight to defeat his enemies." "Why do you talk about an entire universe as if there were more than one?" Goku said, disconcerted. "Because there are 12 universes in total, each with its god of destruction and its angel," Whis said. "Zeno rules over them." "That means we can't stay," Gine said. "It was very dangerous for everyone." "Indeed," Whis said. "But I just met you," Goku said. "I know," Whis said, "but we will have moments to see each other. Goku, for being my son, you will have a very long life. You will live thousands and thousands of years." "Really?" Goku said. "I already thought you grew slowly," Gine said. "Now I will take you to Earth. I will be absent for a while," Whis said. "Please avoid talking about this and naming me as father. Try to use my name, although I prefer not to be mentioned. It's better." "In case Zeno listens to them," Whis said. "He lives on Earth?" Goku said. "No, but he can see everything whenever he wants," Whis said. "It's just a precaution." In that way, Whis take Goku and Gine to Earth so that they continue their lives normally. On the other hand, Whis was really tense about Goku's transformation.
"Don't tell me anything. I'm afraid his dream will come true," Whis said. "It's him, the one he fought to death," Beerus said. "I don't understand. I can't imagine a possible scenario for us to have to fight. If for some reason Goku wanted to fight someone, he'd do it with me," Whis said. "It's really illogical." Upon arriving on his planet, Beerus go to take a bath to relax, while Whis entertained himself by pruning the plants and relaxing his thoughts. At that moment, the presence of Grand Priest take Whis by surprise. "Father?" Whis said. "Son, it's good to see you," Grand Priest said. "I find it strange to see him around here," Whis said. "It's not to make this kind of visit without notice. I had to come without notice so as not to attract the attention of Zeno," Grand Priest said. "It can't be," Whis think, fearing the worst. "Whis, I was seeing everything. I discovered it. You had a son with a mortal," Grand Priest said. Whis looked down without finding a way to deny it. "Yes, I accept the responsibility," Whis said. "Zeno doesn't know.
So if you eliminate him, nothing will happen, Grand Priest said. But Goku has to stop existing. Whis feel a stab in the chest. It was Goku, the fate of the universe. He clearly chose the universe. I understand, Father, Whis said. I'll eliminate him myself. Don't be silly, Grand Priest said. I couldn't ask you for something as cruel as that. In addition, it attracted Zeno's attention that an angel make that decision. Tell Whis to do it. If Zeno sees something, it will be like a normal fight. Part of the functions of Whis. Whis was shocked to understand the twist of events. Now the dream of Whis was nothing to be fulfilled. Whis and Grand Priest look at each other in silence. The tension was palpable in the air. The Supreme Priest finally says goodbye, leaving Whis with a weight in his heart that he had never felt before. Whis knew that although Whis was in charge of eliminating Goku, he himself was responsible for bringing him to this world. He felt trapped between his duty and his love for his son. Whis knew he had to talk to Beerus. He goes to the chambers of the god of destruction, where he finds him submerged in a bath of relaxation. Mr. Beerus, I need to talk to you, Whis said in a deep voice. Beerus opened an eye, perceiving the seriousness in the tone of Whis. He stands up in the bathroom, paying all his attention. What's up, Whis? I haven't seen you so worried since, well, I've never seen you like that, Beerus comment, trying to lighten the mood. It's about Goku. The Grand Priest has given us an order. Goku must be eliminated, and the task falls on you, Mr. Beerus, Whis explained, trying to keep his composure. Beerus remained silent for a moment, processing the information. He sighed deeply and left the bathroom, drying quickly. I can't believe it. It's like my dream, Beerus said. In the end, I had to fight the Super Saiyan God. Oh, I know. That's why all this catches my attention, Whis said. I understand. But Whis, there really is no other option, Beerus asked, although he already knew the answer. No, Mr. Beerus. If we don't do it, Zeno could discover the truth, and the consequences was disastrous for the whole universe. Goku, the itch of Whis. 3. Would Whis answer? It hurts, but there is no other option, Beerus agreed, aware of the seriousness of the situation. He knew he had to do his duty, even if it wasn't what he wanted. Well, in the end, I will have to follow the destiny of my dream, Beerus said. Okay, I'll do it. On Earth, Goku and Gine were adapting to their normal life. Goku trained daily, feeling that there was still a lot to learn and perfect. Gine, on the other hand, enjoyed the tranquility and peace that Earth offered. However, a shadow of concern always accompanied her. Thinking of the words of Whis and Beerus, one day, while Goku trained in the mountains, a powerful presence was felt. Goku turns around and sees Beerus descending from the sky. His face was serious and determined. Goku, we need to talk, Beerus said, without hesitation. Goku agreed, knowing that something serious was about to come. Whis has informed me of a decision of the Supreme Priest. I have been ordered to eliminate you, Beerus explained, trying to keep his composure. Goku remained silent for a moment, processing the information. His fists tightened, but not out of fear, but out of determination. If so, I have no other option. I will fight with all my strength, Goku responded, with his voice full of resolution. Goku transformed into Super Saiyan God. The battle began with an explosion of power. Goku and Beerus launched at each other, while their blows resonated through the mountains, creating shockwaves that were felt miles away. Both warriors were determined to give their all in this battle. Beerus, with his experience and power as God of Destruction, attacked with precision and force. Each of his blows had the intention of ending the fight quickly. But Goku, with his indomitable spirit and his new power as Super Saiyan God, managed to dodge and counterattack with equal intensity. The battle intensified with each second. Goku used all the techniques he had learned, combining brute force with strategy. He knew he couldn't match the experience of Beerus, but he trusted his ability to adapt and overcome any obstacle. "I won't make it easy for you, Beerus," Goku screamed, as he threw a Kamehameha straight at his opponent. Beerus dodged the attack easily, but Goku was prepared. He appeared behind Beerus with incredible speed, throwing a series of quick blows that surprised the God of Destruction. Beerus retreated, recognizing that Goku had improved enormously since his last fight. "Impressive, Goku. You've really grown," Beerus said, although his face showed a mix of admiration and concern. The battle continued with both fighters reaching their limits. The sky darkened with the intensity of their power, and the ground trembled under their feet. Each blow and each movement was a testament of strength and determination. Gine watched from a distance. Her heart beat fast. She knew this fight was inevitable, but that didn't make it easier to watch. "Come on, Goku. I know you can do it," Gine murmured to herself, with her eyes fixed on her son. Beerus threw a series of destructive attacks, forcing Goku to dodge and counterattack with millimeter precision. Goku, although exhausted, refused to give up. He knew that this fight was a test of not only his strength, but also his will. "I can't give up now," Goku screamed, concerning his energy for one last attack. With a cry of war, his power increased exponentially, and his aura burned with intensity. Beerus, although impressed, knew he had to give it all. "Come on, Goku, show me what you got," Beerus said, preparing for the final confrontation. Whis arrived with Gine at that moment. "Whis, what's going on?" Gine said, disconcerted. "They found us," Whis said. "Sorry." "I don't understand," Gine said. "My father saw it all," Whis said. "I'm sorry, Gine. My father, the Supreme Priest, right hand of Zeno-sama, ordered Goku to be eliminated." "You can't be serious. You have to do something to stop it," Gine said, desperate. "It's a favor that I ordered to eliminate him,"
Whis said. "Otherwise, I have annihilated the entire universe." "Come on, Whis. You are a very important person. I'm sure you can use your influences," Gine said. Goku and Beerus launch into each other. Their powers collided in a clash of pure energy. The ground beneath them disintegrated, and the air around it was filled with sparks and flashes of light. It was an epic battle of proportions, a battle that determined Goku's fate. Both fighters gave their all. Goku, with his indomitable spirit, attacked with a ferocity that could only be seen in the most desperate battles. Beerus, with his vast experience and power, responded with equally devastating attacks. Finally, in a culminating moment, Goku gathered all his energy in one last hum hum hum. The powerful wave of energy launched towards Beerus. Gine responded with an equally powerful attack.
The two energies collided in the air, creating an explosion that illuminate the sky and shake the earth. The explosion was so intense that both fighters was thrown backwards, falling to the ground with force. Goku, exhausted and wounded, slowly get up. Beerus, also wounded, do the same. Although the god of destruction was noticeably damaged, it was clearly noticeable that Goku was the most wounded. "It's impressive, Goku. I didn't expect less from you," Beerus said, breathing with difficulty. "After all, you have angel blood." Goku smiled, although his body trembled with exhaustion. "Thank you, Beerus, but I'm not done yet," Goku responded, preparing to continue. "I still have a lot to give." But before they could resume the fight, Whis appeared among them, his serious expression. "Stop! You can't go on like this," Whis ordered. His voice resonated with authority. Goku and Beerus stopped, both recognizing the seriousness in Whis' words. "This doesn't have to end like this. There's another way," Whis continued, looking at Goku with determination. "But Whis, it's Grand Priest's order," Beerus said. "I know," Whis said. Whis explained his plan. There was a way to hide Goku's existence from Xeno, at least for a while. They need to hide Goku in a place where even Xeno could not detect him. Goku, although doubtful of the situation, accepted Whis' proposal, knowing it was the only way to protect his loved ones and his world. "Where will I hide?" Goku asked, trying to understand the plan. "In the void of time," Whis answered. "It's a place out of reality where even Xeno can't see." Goku agreed. Trusting Whis and Beerus, he knew he had no other option. "Okay, I'll do it," Goku said with determination. "Everything so that the universe is not in danger." "Whis, are you sure about this?" Beerus said. "Totally, but we must hurry," Whis said. Before leaving, Goku said goodbye to his mother. Gine hugged him tightly. Tears ran down his cheeks knowing that his son was about to leave, perhaps forever. "Be careful, Goku. We'll be together again soon," Gine said, trying to keep hope. Goku agreed, promising himself that he return. Whis, Beerus, and Goku head into the void of time, a desolate and shapeless place where time and space made no sense. It was the perfect hideout. "Goku, you must stay here until we find a definitive solution," Whis explained with his voice full of concern. "It is the only way for everything to go well, keeping you alive." Goku agreed, knowing that his mission had not ended. Although he was separated from his world, his spirit continued to burn with determination. "I will do it, Father. Thank you for everything," Goku said, preparing for his stay in the void of time. With a last goodbye, Whis and Beerus leave Goku in his new hideout. They knew that the path ahead was difficult, but they were determined to protect him and find a solution. Meanwhile, on Beerus's planet, the god of destruction and Whis discussed the next steps. They knew that time was crucial and that they had to act quickly to protect Goku and his universe. "We must find a way to hide Goku's existence from Xeno-sama permanently," Beerus said with his voice full of resolution. "But I can't think of any other way other than disappearing him." "I agree, Mr. Beerus, but we must act carefully. Any mistake could be disastrous," Whis answered. Whis and Beerus were determined to protect Goku, but Grand Priest arrived. His presence caused terror, especially on Beerus. "Whis, how is it that you took your son to the void of time?" Grand Priest said seriously. "Father, how do you know?" Whis said. "Sometimes you ask questions that force me to question myself if you really know me," Grand Priest said. "Do you think I didn't contemplate that you do something like that?" Then Grand Priest observed Beerus seriously. "You," Grand Priest said. "I'm sorry, sir," Beerus said when making a reverence. Whis, get your son out of there and destroy him. I'm not going to repeat it again, Grand Priest said. You're talking about your grandson, Whis said. Don't you have any compassion? He's a mestizo, Grand Priest said. He's still your grandson, Whis said. Oh, okay. I guess you want me to go see him and tell him the whole truth, Grand Priest said. Wow, better. Tell Gine that you were the one who ordered the destruction of the planet Beauty. Father, how do you know all that? Whis said, disconcerted. I always knew it from the beginning, Grand Priest said. How you handled the situation discreetly, I kept it a secret. But now everything could come to light, and I don't want to be an accomplice for not saying anything from before. I can't believe they put me at a point like this, Whis furiously said. Don't complain. After all, you wanted to eliminate him in the past. Just finish what you didn't do, Grand Priest said. What will happen now that Goku is in the void of space? Will Whis eliminate him? And even more importantly, what will happen to Goku's life? We'll see all this in the next part of this incredible theory. Without more to say, see you in the next part.